In this video, we are going to be subtracting polynomials using two different methods. So method one, we are going to be subtracting horizontally. And right now, our example is already in horizontal form. And so our first step is we are going to be changing each sign of each term in the polynomial being subtracted, because it's actually this minus sign is being distributed to each term in this second polynomial. So this minus sign will change this negative 4y squared to a positive 4y squared, and this minus sign will change this positive 5y to a negative 5y, and this minus sign will change this 9 to a minus 9 because of distributive. So that's the first step, is you want to change each sign of each term in the polynomial being subtracted. And this one right here is the one being subtracted. So that's why we don't change anything about the first one. Okay? Next, we're just going to group like terms like we did when we were adding. And so my like terms are 8y squared and 4y squared. Those are, the y squareds are in red. And then my next like terms are negative 2y and negative 5y. And then 1 and negative 9 are also like terms. So I'm going to group them. So I group them here. So the 4y squared went with 8y squared. The negative 5y went with negative 2y. And negative 9 went with the 1. And then from there, I'm just going to add the coefficients to simplify down. So 8 plus 4 is 12, so 12y squared. And negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7y, and then 1 minus 9 is negative 8. So that is our answer. All right, next I'm going to be doing the same example, only I'm going to be subtracting vertically this time, and it is given to us horizontally, so we got to change it to vertical. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to line up like terms. So the negative 4y squared goes underneath the 8y squared. The positive 5y goes underneath the negative 2y, and the 9 goes underneath the 1. So the second polynomial goes on the bottom that's being subtracted. And then from there, I'm going to change each sign of each term in the polynomial being subtracted. So that is the second one. And so once again, this negative is distributed to each term in this polynomial. So negative times this negative 4y squared, we'll change it to a positive 4y squared, and negative times a positive 5y will become a negative 5y, and then a negative times a positive 9 will give us a minus 9. So the negative 4y squared became a positive 4y squared, the 5y became a negative 5y, and the positive 9 became a negative 9. And then from there, I'm just going to add the coefficients. So 8 plus 4, that gives us 12y squared. Negative 2 minus 5 gives us negative 7y. And then 1 minus 9 gives us negative 8. So that is our answer.